Welcome to your second July reading, you guys. Good to see you. I've got some sage burning. I'm just letting it do its thing, so it's a little bit smoky. Welcome to your second July reading, you guys. Good to see you. This is my channel, Triple Moon Oracle. If you're new here, welcome. This is your love reading for the month, but we are going to cover other subjects if they come up, okay? I like to kind of look into things energetically and spiritually as well. I'm going to do a few minutes of announcements, a couple minutes of announcements. So if you want to stay tuned and hear what my channel has to offer and what I've got some new stuff going on. And then any information you need to know about me and personal readings and stuff. If you want to listen to that, then stay tuned. If you don't, then I have the timestamp for you in the description box at the top, and you can just click it and go to the beginning of the reading, okay? All right, so this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. If this reading does not resonate for you guys can check your other placements, or you can book a personal reading, or you guys can watch previous Aries readings. My readings are really timeless, even though I have, the month put on there. It's just more for like search engine purposes, keyword stuff, all of that good stuff. My readings are timeless, okay? So what I talked about a couple months could be happening to you right now. So it's worth checking out previous readings for your sign, okay? If it does resonate for you guys, there's going to be an extended reading for you at the end, or not at the end. There's going to be an extended reading that you can click onto. You can either do it through my Patreon, which is a membership thing, or you can do it through a one-time purchase. On Patreon, there's two different membership levels. I have two different membership levels, but I have old membership levels that just became available. So I have I think I have one spot in the $1.11 category, and then like 2 or 3 spots in the $3.33 category. So, if that interests you, I also have a $4.44 and an $8.88. I have those listed out in the description box and what kind of perks you get when you sign up. So like, for example, at the $8.88 level, you get 50% off of personal readings and my jewelry. If you sign up, if you're on that level, you also get access to bonus readings on Patreon, and you get access to all of the extended readings on Patreon as well. Okay. So click that link on Patreon. It'll take you to the main page, and it'll show you all of the membership levels, and you can go from there. Or you can do the one-time purchase. Okay. Anyone who signs up on Patreon right now is going to get put into a drawing for a free 30-minute reading. So that is cool, right? Oh, I got to tell you guys, one of the things in the $8 level is you get 10% off of my guidance package. I'm just going to shuffle through my cards as I speak. You get 10% off of my guidance package. So my guidance package is this new thing I came up with where people came to me for readings, and then after readings they would want to discuss things with me, and really, because people have always come to me for, I used to be a counselor at a nonprofit, and people just my whole life have come to me for their issues, and so tarot is just kind of like an extension of that. But I wanted to come up with a way to help people more one-on-one than just, a reading and then bye. So I came up with a guidance package. So you would work with me on a weekly basis, one-on-one, through emails, voice messages, or video messages, and then also readings. And we would discuss different things that you're going through at this time in your life. And I'm just here to help you, guide you through it, okay? Not here like saying I'm a professional counselor or licensed therapist or anything like that, but just somebody who can help guide you through and walk you through, okay? That's available to everybody, but at that Patreon level, you get 10% off of that each week, okay? All right. Let's see. What else? If you are new to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe. And also, if you are not new to the channel, or if you're new to the channel, if you're watching right now, please hit that thumbs up for me right now. I'm watching, waiting. Ready, set, go. Okay, good. Thank you. Hit that thumbs up for me. It really helps circulate my videos so other people can see it. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know how this reading resonates for you. Affirm the reading. Say, you know, I affirm this, I claim this, I believe in this, whatever it is that you want to do. I try to respond to all comments, and then turn on all notifications so that you're notified for when my readings come out, okay? All right, Aries, let's get started. Let's get some overall energy first and foremost for you. The dogs next door are barking. We have co-create. Okay, co-create. So co-create is about working with the universe or working with the powers that be so that you can manifest the life of your dreams. You can manifest the things you want. So when it's in the upright, it's showing me that you're trying to be a powerful manifester right now. You're trying to manifest something in your life, and maybe because it's the love reading, maybe you're trying to manifest love in your life right now, okay? Or if you're in a relationship, then you're trying to manifest something better or more healthy relationship, or maybe you guys are trying to manifest together. Maybe you guys are trying to co-create together. We have the why. So this is about asking questions, you know, really kind of digging deep and going like, what is really going on, and how does this all make sense, and being a critical thinker. And I think this card, especially when it's in the upright, it's about being a critical thinker and asking the right questions and seeking the truth and seeking the answers. In the reverse, it can just kind of mean like you're just up in your head, a little fearful at times, okay? So far, you're being, you know, a critical thinker. You're asking the questions. You're trying to co-create with the universe and exactly what you want. We have between worlds in the reverse. Okay, so that's just kind of saying, you know, you're in a transition phase. Oh, what do we got here? Go the distance. Okay. Let's get one more. See what's going on here. We got building blocks in the reverse. Okay. So what I'm feeling like is, for some of you, you're in a long-term relationship, and I feel like right now you're feeling a little bit stuck. I feel like your relationship is starting to go through some kind of transition from one phase to another, but I'm getting this feeling that you're feeling stuck because this building block's in the reverse here. Okay, there's this stuck energy, like we've built up to this far and we don't know how to keep going. We don't know how to go any further, but we know that we want to go the distance. We know that we want this to last, but we don't know how to make it last, essentially. And we're kind of stuck in this transition phase, you know, when we're trying to co-create together, we're trying to manifest together, and we're asking all the right questions, but we're wondering why this is all happening the way it is. You know, is this relationship meant to be? Or are we not meant to be here with each other? Okay, so I feel like there's something along those lines going on. So let's take a look at the tarot and see what's going on. Okay, yeah, what? Of course, the Six of Swords shows up with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so like it's kind of stuck energy. The energy's, you know, the Six of Swords is like moving on or transitions. And then this Knight of Swords is like forward movement, quick forward movement, but it's kind of like stuck energy right now. Okay, so let's see what else here. All right. Oh, by the way, this is the first deck I ever used. The first deck I ever bought for myself. First tarot deck I ever bought for myself. This was about 5 or 6 years ago. It's really cool. It's Doreen Virtue, even though she's like anti-tarot now. But anyways, you can Google that if that interests you. But it's like the Archangel Tarot or something like that. But it's got like captions on the bottom that kind of give you a glimpse into each card and what they mean. I mean, some of them are a little, I mean, I guess they kind of get the point, but like a little off for me as far as meaning. But it's a good starter deck if you ever are interested in starting tarot. And then also, I'm going to be putting out a tarot course, hopefully in the next 6 months, an online tarot course that you just kind of, you know, you can buy it, get in your mailbox, and then listen at your own pace or whatever. But it's going to be strictly for beginner tarot people. So if that interests you, stay tuned. I will announce it when it comes out, or I'll keep people posted as it gets closer. But we have the Four of Water here on the bottom of the deck. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. This is kind of like, you know, in this case, I feel like it's more kind of discontentment or boredom. I feel like the people I'm talking to have been in this relationship for a little while. And you're kind of at that phase right now where you're maybe feeling a little discontented, a little bored with the relationship. You're not sure where things are going. You're wondering if this is the right direction for you. And both of you are kind of like, you know, asking those questions. Once you get to this stage in your relationship, you're asking these questions like, should we continue or should we move forward? Or is this, I feel like both of you truly want this relationship to move forward, but there's this like stuck energy, okay? And this Four of Waters or Four of Cups is kind of telling me that as well. All right. What is going on for Aries, please, Spirit? All right. So we've got the King of Fire, King of Wands in the reverse. We've got the Knight of Earth in the upright, 10 of Wands in the upright, and the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. So I feel like we got fire, earth. Interesting. You could be connecting with an earth sign. You could be with like a Capricorn or Taurus or Virgo as a fire sign. For some of you, I feel like this is interesting. Okay, I'm getting something kind of outside of what the cards normally mean. But for some of you, I'm seeing you as this King of Fire. But I feel like you're in the reverse here because I kind of feel like your fire's not burning as bright as it normally does. And sometimes if you get a fire sign mixed with an earth sign, it's like you got fire and dirt, right? And so you throw the dirt on the fire and it's like, boom, it's gone, right? So sometimes fire and earth like struggle to mix, but they're a great mixture just because the fire is like, yeah, let's go. And then the earth is like, hey, let's think about this and slow down. And so one's grounding and one's like, you know, action. And so I'm seeing this action and then grounding and action and then grounding kind of energy here for both of you. So I feel like one of you is very grounded. One of you might be kind of slow, practical, boring, but very stable. Okay, very stable, very grounded, maybe even financially secure and like able to really support the family and really able to support each other in that. But there's some kind of burden here that one of you's carrying, and I feel like that is a big part of this situation and why it's feeling stuck and why it's not moving forward. This might be something that is like, this card specifically says too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. I mean, this card to me is usually just the kind of the end of a chapter. I feel like one of you is in this place where you're very grounded, very content, very, you know, feeling abundant, and the other person is feeling more stressed out, more like burdened, more to the end of their rope and really struggling. And I feel like it's you, Aries. I feel like, and if you need to reverse the roles, then go ahead. If you're a cross watcher and you're connecting to an Aries, then you might need to reverse the roles as well. But I'm seeing this fire energy, Aries, not in your element. I'm seeing it as kind of stressed out, burnt out, not really feeling like your fiery self. And then I'm seeing this earth energy as grounded, practical, but very slow moving. And, you know, maybe for the fire energy, it's a little too slow. Sometimes it feels like life is just dragging on and on and on. And for fire, they need that excitement. They need that change. They need that fast pace. You know, Aries people are probably the fastest paced fire signs there is. I'm a Sagittarius, so I know how it is to be a fire sign. But, you know, the Aries people I've met, like, typically Aries children get labeled as ADHD when they're younger. You know, that's an Aries, okay? So it's more, in my eyes, it's more of just that's their energy. They're very fiery. They're very all over the place. They do this, they do that, they do this, and they take on this project, do this project, and then they're done, and then they move on, and it's like going, okay? And they can take on a lot at once, but I feel like this, you in particular are getting burnt out, and I feel like you've taken a lot on, and I feel like whatever energy you're connecting with in your relationship, it's kind of feeling boring or not as exciting as it used to, and there's a struggle there, okay? And this card here is interesting. It's called Unity. I think this is the Hierophant card. Yep. Because it's about traditional viewpoints, methods, spiritual organizations. Yeah. Seek out mentors, like-minded friends. It's called Unity, but it's in the reverse. And this is typically the Hierophant card. They have different names for the major arcana, which are the first like 21 cards in the deck. But it's in the reverse. And the interesting thing is that it says unity. And so I feel like the unity in this relationship is not there the way that it used to be. I feel like there's a very distinct difference between you two. And while you want to go the distance with this person, while you want to make this last, you're struggling to understand how it's going to work, okay? And some of you could be married to this person because this is the Hierophant card. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Yeah, with the 10 of air in the reverse. And the Chariot, yeah, Chariot in reverse. Some of you could be connecting to a Cancer as well. And there's that 4 of Cups again, discontentment. I feel discontentment in this. I feel there's like, you guys have hit a wall here in this relationship. You've hit a stuck point with that Chariot in the reverse. It's kind of like things are now at a standstill. Things are not moving forward the way they used to. And some of you are just resisting a painful ending with this person. Some of you, I feel like some of you do want to be free. Some of you do want to move on. Or at least that's how you're feeling right now. And you're kind of avoiding a painful ending at this point, okay? Because you don't want to go through that whole thing. But I think that for those of you who are in that category, it's very stressful to be there. And that's bringing you to this place where you're like, you're done, you're at the end of this chapter, but you're not quite sure how to let go. For others of you, you don't want to let go, but you know you've hit a stuck point, okay? All right, so we're going to move into the extended reading, and I want to look further into this situation, relationship, and see what's ahead for you guys and see what the next steps are, what your outcome energy is going to be. Tarot is never set in stone. Things can change. People have free will, okay? So this is not like going to absolutely determine your future, but it's the most likely outcome or possible outcome for you guys. So we're going to look into that, okay? We're also going to do some love oracle cards and some outcome cards with this deck here, possibly some moon oracles if we have time, and then also more tarot, okay? So if you want to join me in the extended, links are below for Patreon or the one-time purchase. Like I said, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, turn on your notifications, leave me a comment. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye. Truth, it's like somebody here has this very powerful spiritual gift, okay? And I feel like it's you, Aries. Look at this. Manifestation, dreams, and psychic abilities, okay? I do feel like you have a very powerful gift at seeing what you want and manifesting it. And I feel like you're at a point right now where you feel like that is not happening. Like almost like your gifts are being squashed or your energy is being squashed. I'm getting this energy here of like you're the way that you normally are when you're on your own or when you've been on your own in the past, like you're starting to feel like your fire is going out or your gifts are not as strong as they were. And like this energy in this relationship is kind of like dampening you. And that's what I'm feeling here. And I feel like you're going to come to a place where you're just going to want to stand in your truth. Okay?